No, I'm not wasting time, Chair. Can I finish talking?
Please conclude, so that I'm going to make a ruling. Please conclude. Please conclude, Advocate Mpofu.
No, it's fine, Chair.
So I'm asking you to conclude at 12:30.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Madam, you, I think, did not answer the question that was asked by Honorable Holomisa. At least you said you don't hold grudges and so on, which is fine. But I think the gist of the question was whether you don't find it strange or you're not surprised that the same people who insulted you during the Nkandla debacle and called you names and called you a CIA spy, whatever, and still call you names and sometimes even objectionably referred to your features and all sorts of despicable things, and called you Umakoti was a Stellenbosch and Tombe Bugekayo and all sorts of things, degrading names, that those people are now praising you. And I think the gist of that was not that you hold grudges. I think admirably you don't hold grudges. But the question was whether do you find it strange or expedient that those people are driven by expediency, that they are now suddenly your number one fans?
May I respond to that? Chair, allow me to say that even by your standards, Advocate Mpofu, this was the lowest.
Chairperson?
You conceived as an advocate of the Supreme Court of South Africa to bring insults that have been into the public domain, into this.
Advocate Madonsela, just
yes,
pause. Please pause. Please take a breather. I understand what the challenges are. I did ask you yesterday not to get to that level, and I'm
apologize.
I'm asking again.
Okay.
I apologize and I withdraw.
Please proceed.
Apology accepted.
I apologize.
I wanted to conclude. I wanted to conclude. Please conclude your response, Advocate Madonsela.
Advocate Mpofu, I am shocked beyond measure that you, as an advocate of the High Court of this country, have taken slurs that have been said to me. A lot of the things that you've said have never been said in Parliament. The one slur about my looks that you have repeated in this record that you yourself have said you envisage to be here for 100 years. You have brought what President Zuma said about my looks in the streets into this record. That is shocking and that is unprofessional, sir.
Yes, thank you. Is President Zuma a member of the ANC?
It doesn't matter what he is. I'm just saying, sir, you've taken what a street fight and brought it here. Firstly, you have reduced my response to what was said. I didn't say that I have forgiven people or something. I said people change. You and I were on the same side on one issue because we understood the same. When you litigated on the Public Protector, we approached you to persuade you about our interpretation of the powers of the Public Protector. You accepted that and you used that and we won the case. Today you are on the other side because you have been persuaded differently. So my response, which I repeat again, is that It's not about I hold no grudges. It is about I am not surprised, because that was the question that I was asked. Are you surprised? I am not surprised, because I expect MPs and lawyers and reasonable people to change their mind when they get new information. What we do, I repeat again, Advocate Mpofu, depends on what we know, how we feel, what we think, then we act. And that changes every day. At least this is what neuroscientists say. So it's not just about I bear no grudges. It is about we deal with issues as we deem fit. And I am glad that MPs are not stuck in yesterday. They are here, right here in this room, trying to make sure that South Africa works for everyone.
Yes, no, thank you. Well, for the record, I'm not on the other side. I'm just representing Advocate Mkhwebane. I don't regard that as being on the other side from you. But, and also, in case you missed it, the adjectives that I used about it being objectionable and despicable should show you that I don't agree with those epithets. For example, I don't agree that you are a CIA agent. I think that's ridiculous.
I disagree with you. You are elevating those things once again to this room and putting them on the record. Well, that is unprofessional, Advocate Mpofu. Shockingly. Shocking.
No, that's fine. Well, you can insult me as much as you like. I think
shocking.
I've told you that what that does, it's water on a dark speck. All right, you can insult me all day, ma'am. Now, as far as Friede is concerned, you say you thought and you considered that politicians should be investigated, and we now know that the Advocate Mkhwebane did not just think, but he actually went and investigated the politicians and also went to the site of the Friede dairy farm. Now, what I wanted to ask, I was going to give you references. I want now, because of time, of the conversation you and I had on the Section 7.9 responses of Mr. Magashule and the MEC, which you had said you would, if you had seen those, you would withdraw the snide remark you made yesterday about their names disappearing. But because of time, we'll probably have. I was trying to avoid having to do that in writing, but we will write those to you, and we will submit your responses to the committee if the chair, in the interest of time, will allow. So that's